So, well, my friends, here we go again. Ball test, in better words, versus video. Ball versus ball. And if you know my videos, this we have done already. The Wilson EVO NXT, one of the most expensive balls what you can get on the market for a composite indoor-outdoor ball. And the replica ball of this ball, the NCAA Replica ball. And the last time I made a really cool video, and there I knew that this video will get a lot of views, but the problem was I could not play. And so now here we are on a place, you know, where we can play now. But the same as in the last video, I got blamed for this because I didn't play. The problem was I didn't get a court the last time. Normally, you know, I compare the balls and then I say which ball is the winner, with the advantages, the disadvantages, and on and on and on. The weight, the price, you know. And the last time I searched court for court and everywhere were people playing, and then I couldn't play. One court was closed where I thought, boy, I make a cool video. And then I made it on a platform, you know, without a basketball ring, and talked about this, and I explained why I couldn't play the balls, you know. And for that I got blamed. People said 5 thumbs down to this and on and on and on, you know. I make this for free, you know. People see this for free and then they complain, you know. But here we are, and today the same problem. Almost always when I will make those two balls on a court we get problems. And today the problem was my bicycle gets damaged. It is over, you know. It's really bad. The problem is I cannot make bam 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 anymore. Now I have to drive with the lowest thing, so almost like walking, and that is, wow, I will need hours now home, you know, maybe 1.5 hours to drive home in the smallest thing, wow. You know. And I wanted to go to other court, it's not that far away, but on an asphalt court, because it is cold, it is fresh, it has rained, it is snow on the mountains, you know, you will not see that much. And here we are on rubber now, and that is a bit slippery. Oh, thankfully I have the skateboard shoes, but on asphalt it would be better, you know. And here we stranded, but we can play those two balls now, but always those two balls. And I wanted to make this video extra again, you know. So here we are, watch, the kids friendly court, you can remember it, really a nice court, you know. But today there is no one here, all empty. Football, you know, kids place, skateboard ramps, and on and on. And here the basketball ring, but no one here, only me. But this is the kids friendly place, and here is not optimum for the ball, you know. Of course rubber is great for an indoor ball, only indoor ball, but here the problem is there are stones, you know, and they come in here. And you see there are all such little things and bigger ones, and so it's not the best solution for an only indoor ball. Of course, an only indoor ball, also not an asphalt, but the asphalt place would be much better than here now. But that it is, I wanted to tell this. Wow, what is so nice, the view to this big mountain, very impressive, you know. But you see, here it is a bit dry, and here is all wet. And you see here only this small piece, and that is all wet here, you know. Only that little and that little. Yeah, and here we are to the balls. So, I will tell something. You may know the winner, I can tell it right now. Of course, the original, the EVO NXT, that costs almost or more than twice of this ball. But I tell you also that this ball will maybe fit in much more to outdoor players than this ball, you know. But it is, we will come to this. Bam, here we are, you know. Here the Wilson EVO NXT, and there are a few models out there on the market, but thankfully we have this here, because then you can you see what ball is which ball is which ball. And here the NCAA Replica ball. So first of all, by this ball exists another version, Wilson EVO NXT, I told this, and here stands also Wilson EVO NXT. But in the US, most of the time there exists the NCAA, you know, there stands here on one side NCAA, and on the other side EVO NXT. It is the same ball, You know, back then there were more differences because this ball was a light ball, but that we can forget. That was years ago. Now the problem is solved, you know, so we don't have to talk anymore about this. But I had also one guy who wrote me, hey, you are goofy to me. This is an only indoor ball. You know, he wrote to the Replica ball. Because in the US, the NCAA, when they play indoor, they have the EVO NXT version, the indoor ball. And he called me a goofy, but this is the Replica ball. It is an outdoor ball, you know, indoor-outdoor ball. So this is one of the most expensive ones. Now it weighs in at around 589 gram, you know. Maybe for some a little bit light, but 589 gram is this ball. And the replica ball of the original ball weighs in at 592 gram. So almost the same, you know, 3 gram. That is almost complete the same. Now it is dirty because from the bicycle, all from the wet things got on the grass and fields where I drove. So that is pretty similar. And the question is, this is an indoor-outdoor ball, you know, and that is the only indoor ball. I play it outdoor because I'm an only outdoor player, street baller since 1991, and I also want to have those balls to play, you know, the good balls. But be careful. So, but are there other things which are the same? That is the question. To the replica ball is a really nice ball. The costs are around €40. That is always the price, you know, little bit lower you can also get it, but always around €40. Good price for this ball, very, very nice. And this ball costs €95, you know, €95 or dollar. And when you buy the NCAA EVO NXT, then you pay $99, you know. So, but these are almost the same, but to the EVO and the NCAA version of this ball, there is another difference, and this here, because what I have seen and known, there is no barcode on. Here we have a barcode, but I will tell something in comparison to the replica ball, but on the NCAA version you don't have this on. So if I would have the chance, here you know, no shop has an NCAA version, I had it never in my hand, but what I have seen, what I have heard, what I have read, I would choose the NCAA version because this is the newer version. And right now exists another version, the championship version. That is a black version, the woman and the man championship version, also €99. I would not buy it because they have here a symbol on which I think is not ideal. That is a limited version, but for playing, go with the NCAA EVO NXT. And then with the EVO NXT, like here, where you have the EVO. This is more the Europe-like ball, you know. So that it is. We have the price, we have the weight, we have the different versions. Also by this ball, right now on the US side, you don't get a size 7 ball. Of course, the other shops, hundreds of shops, you get it. But I don't know why they don't have a size 7 ball in stock. Maybe they changed something, I don't know, but they have it in other colors in size 7. Go with the orange one and not with this colorful, because that in my opinion changes the ball a bit. So that we have. Now we will play the balls a bit, and it's always a dream to play one of the best balls in the game. That is a dream, you know. We start with the expensive one, the original EVO NXT, and then let's do it.
And I'm working 60. If the brothers on the L, then I think you know the world. All the rest be in the luggage in the
So I can tell you, a dream to play. And now we go to the replica ball, you know, this ball, €40 replica ball. Let's do it.
Yeah, same shit, different day. If I'm getting paid, then you know I'm on the way. Pushing PCH, crib feeling like a cage. TVs in the whip and they playing Soul Train, yeah. Gold chain hanging from my chest. Rockin' bell bottoms, baby boy, I'm the best. Platform shoes got me feeling top deck. On the yacht, I'm a hot girl, show me some respect. Yeah, I'm a dawn and they know it. I'm giving you the shot, show up, don't blow it. If I'm in my zone, don't stop me flowing. Gotta give me a moment, I'm a star, let me show it. Some people say I'm too far gone, but I'm right where I belong. They can't help but see me shine. I'm hella fly and my money long. Everybody wanna tag along. I'ma be that girl till I die. Yeah, no, I don't work this hard for nothing. First I did it for me, now they keep it 100. I do it to look clean, I do it for the love, and I do it all to show the homies we can have what we wanted. And now I'm chilling in the mansion with a glass of champagne. Not the cheap stuff, but I cannot drop names. Little private plane when I'm flying out to Vegas. Big shades on, got me feeling like I'm famous. I'm a dawn and they know it. I'm giving you a shot, show up, don't blow it. Cause if I'm in my zone, don't stop me flowing. Gotta give me a moment, I'm a star, let me show it.
Bam! So now, jumping test. Replica ball, EVO NXT. So you see, almost the same or complete the same. Yeah, and now we come to the decision which ball has won. I have told this the EVO NXT, but now I tell you why I recommend this ball much more to street ballers than this ball. Wait. The EVO NXT and the Wilson Replica ball, are there differences? And there I can tell you, yeah, there are some differences. Even if this is the Replica ball, of course, from the feeling, this feels harder than this ball, you know. But this is a composite indoor ball, you know, only indoor. So these are always soft balls. But in comparison, when you compare this ball to other composite indoor-outdoor balls, then this ball is a really, really soft ball, you know. So a soft ball, but in comparison to indoor balls, you feel a difference. Yeah, that is really a other. That is the first thing. Of course, here you pay $40, here you pay 95. And that you see in every small detail, you know, from the lines here, you know, that is very good made, of course, yeah. But when you watch really exactly, then here you will see this is not 100%. It is very, very good, but here, there they made it perfect, you know. That is really, for that you pay, you know. But of course, this construction is not my favorite one. I will tell this always again, because this can open up and then you will feel that, you know. But here really all is really good made. The valve, you know, perfect, you feel nothing. Perfect, you know. But also here, that is also almost perfect, really, really great, you know. But here, for example, is the other detail. Replica ball, here you have this barcode, and that is a bit slippery, but better than most of all other composite indoor-outdoor balls, you know. But you have the barcode, but it's not that slippery. But in comparison to the EVO NXT, here we have also a barcode, but here we have the beveling in. You see that? Not the same beveling, a bit slippery than here, yeah, but overall that is much more better than on the Replica ball, you know, that you will feel. And these are small details where you see why you have to pay so much more. And the other detail is the channels. You know, here you have really nice channels with beveling, but you have them also here, you know. But the difference is when you go over with your finger, here they are a little bit more slippery, and here they are not that slippery. Here you have more grip, you know. These are really the details, what I can tell you right now. And then there are a bit differences between both balls, because here you have bigger channels, you know. The channels, maybe you see it, they are really deeper, and here they are a little bit deep but more flat than those panels, you know. And I don't know if many people will like this on the replica ball. When you are used to a spalling ball, you know, they are most of the time more flat, then you maybe have a problem with this ball. But when you can live with deeper channels, then this is absolutely good. Here it is perfect, you know. The best combination of deep and flat channels, you know, a mix of that, really nice. And from the grip, you know, now it is difficult. It is cold, it was wet. I can only make it now. I have no chance to get the replica ball up, and I have no chance to get the EVO NXT up, you know. On the panels also not, you know. Here maybe a bit better because they are deeper, you feel it, but all, you know, a bit, you know. But overall, you know, it's hard to tell now, but from my feeling, what I have played the balls, you know, I would maybe go in summer with this ball, you know. But they have both not the best grip where you can hold it and on, you know. But a little bit similar, but in summer a bit of this ball. So the weight is almost the same, but so now we have our winner, the EVO NXT, of course, one of the best balls what we have. To me, a top 4 ball. You can choose it as number 1 or numbers 2, 3 or 4, as I always tell. So excellent ball, you know. Do you feel the difference? Of course you feel it, yeah. But now, why do I recommend much more the NCAA? First of all, this ball is made also for outdoor playing, and this ball is not made for outdoor, but you see it works, you know. But there is the point. When you choose a ball, or you want a ball where you only have one ball to play, you know, then choose this one, because this is made, this harder material that will last much longer than the other ball, and it costs, you know, less than half of the other ball. And when you start or don't have the experience and think, boy, but maybe this expensive ball that feels so much better. Yeah, it feels better, but that is a slight difference, you know. When you play outdoor and only for fun, then never go with the expensive ball, you know. Go with this ball. This really an excellent ball. Only the deeper channels that you have to like, but overall for the price what you get, one of the best options on the whole market. I have always told this, and it is so, you know. So really a nice ball. I had also the old version of this ball. From the color, there I can also tell you something. The EVO NXT is a little bit more orange than this ball, you know. But this ball is also much more orange than the other normal composite indoor-outdoor balls. But very nice here. So, and it's really, the jumping is good, the throwing is good, all is nice, the soft feeling. So I would always recommend this. And this ball, you know, when you're an indoor player, of course you will go with an only indoor ball. But for outdoor, when you have 1 or 2 balls like this one, the replica ball, which you can use by better conditions, and you search a ball for a really smooth rubber court or really smooth asphalt court, which you want to have bought a great feeling like I do, then you can buy the expensive one when you have the money. But there, be careful, because such a ball can get damaged very quick, and that is bad, you know. But when you look at it and only play it on special courts, only sometimes, then you have the great feeling of an indoor ball. Yeah, and that it is, you know. And so now I hope the people are more happy that I made the video once again, you know. And that was nice to play, even if I wanted to play on the other court. But yeah, really nice. And now I have to drive home with the lowest, like in like walking in that KMH, MPH, MPH, or how it's called, you know. Yeah, that it is. Really nice balls, I like both of them, but to play the EVO NXT is always a pleasure, you know, also in winter. So we see us again from the kids friendly place today with the snow in the mountains, very fresh, and now I go home. Until then, bye and ciao.
And I always do it big because I can.